All right, this is Sam over here at Halftone Print Co. It's been a wild ride. This would be my third year doing screen printing, and I was hoping this year to be pretty crazy, but you know, little small town, didn't really got hit pretty hard by the COVID, so this is the beginning. I want to do a vlog of printing. Cam Irvin did the print life, and the beginning of it was amazing. I love that. Like, this is the job we're doing today. This is what we're like facing. These are our troubleshooting, stuff like that. I'm going to do a little bit of shop tour here in a minute, but I want to do that same kind of thing. It seems like everybody is doing the, how do you say it, just like the tutorial videos. I mean, there's a couple guys out there that's done reclaiming screens in their YouTube channel 3 or 4 or 5 different times. So, I mean, if you don't know how to reclaim a screen, degrease it, coat it, all that stuff, you send me a message. I can kind of help you. I'm mediocre. I'm not a big company that, you know, does thousands of prints. I get pinholes. I fuck up. It's inevitable. I'm still learning. Like I said, I'm only 3 years into this. In the 3 years that I have been doing this, it's all been a word of mouth. I kind of haven't really went out and searched too much. I wanted to get a good aspect of how to be well-rounded on doing a great job. I didn't want to do clip art bullshit. I mean, it's good for people to do clip art, like it's quick, like easy design, stuff like that, but I've been trying to hone my skills on it as far as like doing the artwork of it, and it's hard. I did Adobe Illustrator in high school, and that was in 2007, and it's 2020 now. So I'm behind, but I mean, I can do the lettering, offset, you know, the background where it looks like it's kind of 3D, and I've done some pretty cool designs. Little one talking, but yeah, I really liked Cam Irvin's, like, the vlog, just bullshitting and just like seeing what all was going on in the shop. But here's my line. The shop itself, I just got a notification, give me 1 second. The shop itself, it was kind of a pipe dream. I was at Iron Invasion up in Dubuque, I think it was, and there's a guy, I think it's called Keep the Bitch Floored or something. He does all his own merch, and I'm just sitting there drinking beer and watching how many people go up to him and buying shirts and just keep going back. And like, he had, I bet he had 500-600 people buy at least a $20 shirt from him, if not more. He had koozie shirts, little CNC like cut out of his logo for keychains and stuff like that. And I was looking into it, and me and my old man ended up starting off with the wood press that, what was it? The guy from T-Biz, I can't remember his name. Scott Fresner, I think that's how you pronounce it. But he had like the whole diagram of how to actually make a press. So we went with that. I kind of spotted some equipment probably about a month or 2 later than that, and I had some extra scratch. And I ended up like the 3rd or 4th, you know, screen that I even exposed, knocked it out of the park. Like, I don't know how I did it. I did it with a flood lamp and a piece of glass, and the 3rd one came out perfect. There was no issues. It washed out nice. Everything was great. Like I said, with like a flood lamp, but and that's what caught my bug. So I went from there to a used system. I think it was Prentice System. I had theirs for probably, well, all the way up until, when did I get this? I got Anatol equipment now. Love or hate it, dude, they're a fucking tank. All their stuff weighs a metric ton no matter if it's the dryer, the I got an 8x8 press, went from that. But anyways, backstory on that, like, started off with the Princess System 4x4, had a conveyor, the flash dryer. I ended up buying a Lawson. It was like a 1991 press, and it was a good press. I mean, even back then, like, that was like the beginning kind of, I don't know how you want to say that, kind of like a novice screen printing press from 1991. And it's still printed perfect. It had great micro registration. It was solid. I had to adjust like the what the hell do you call them? The ball bearings for like the gate that it drops in. But that was great, and I did that. I had that for about 2 years, and like the wife and me, we did all our shirts for our wedding, all our koozies for our wedding. I've done fundraisers. I got one of my good friends at Exclusive. He always orders shirts for me. He always has something cool to do, but like, he's been ordering shirts for me and keeping my morale up for it. And I just kind of, it was like one thing after another. I'm like, oh shit, like I got X amount of money, let's buy this. Oh, I got this, like let's turn around and buy this. I have a day job too, by the way. I'm a diesel mechanic. So all this stuff that you see is not with the money I made from like screen printing. Some of it I have invested in myself and bought some nice things. So I do have the luxury of having a pretty cool shop as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it's no 12 color automatic, got 5 employees, but like I can hang out here on the weekend, drink beer with my friends, and you know, there's some days where I'm printing like crazy on the weekends and people swing in, bullshit, leave. Like, it's not kind of got that work environment, and I don't really ever like want that. Oh, you can't come in here, I'm busy, like don't come over. Like, I want that fun camaraderie. But anyways, the 2 years that I printed with that stuff, it was fun. The printer system sucked for like registration. It fucking sucked. I hated it. The dryer wasn't bad. It was, I don't know, it was too short, so like you try to push hoodies through, it was a pain in the ass. But I got through it, and I ended up finding an Anatol dryer up in Chicago for sale, and I got it for like half of what I bought a brand new one for. So I cannot complain. Dude was awesome. He's like, hey, I'm getting out of the business. I had some, I can't remember what, there's something that happened to him. So I ended up buying off him. Super cool dude. Probably about 3 or 4 months later, that washout booth, I have another friend that works up in Rockford, and they print industrial stuff and like pinball machines, and you think a 12 color t-shirt press is humongous. They print, oh my god, they print the DeKalb signs that are like half the size of this wall on a screen printing automatic press, and the screens are as big as I am. Coolest shit. I did a walkthrough when I got that, and probably one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen. Like, I guarantee you, like, one of their presses is like a half a football field long. But I ended up getting that with the whole washout booth system. It had the filters and everything on it. Just, here you go, dude. You can have it. I'm like, fucking A. That was another good starting point. Like, hey, this is something I got for free. And I lucked out. There's a lot of people that buy that shit, and it's like $2-3 grand for a washout booth. But I got mine for free, and I'm fucking stoked about it, and I can't thank the dude enough. I got a Browns number machine inside. It's kind of meh. Yeah, I don't know. Vinyl is just 10 times easier, but I went up there and wanted to get the exposure unit, which is an Atlas 5 light. Cam Irvin watch his vlogs again, man. I wonder where you're at. Where are you at? But ended up putting, you know, the UV light in it. Fucking awesome. I can completely have a screen exposed within like, I think like a minute and a half. Yeah, I mean, it's crisp too. Nice, good lines, halftones, perfect. I love, like, when a plan comes together, it's fucking awesome. But yeah, but I'll be done talking. Here's my shop. I hope you like it. I got my dog sleeping in her bed underneath underneath the dryer, and the kid looks like he's still kicking. He's kicking. I don't know. He's wild. But yeah, here is the shop. So, I did, like I said, I did all this stuff myself. I did the drywall work, everything. So, let's see if I can, let me see if I can flip this around somehow. So this is the shop. Got a fire extinguisher. I've never caught anything on fire, but that was like one of my biggest things. I put this much work into it. I'm having a fire blanket at the end of under my dryer, and a fire extinguisher in here. I'm not gonna have it all go down in a Gulf of Flames, but so this used to be I think it was a 18-foot wide garage door. It was like for 2-car garage, but I ended up knocking out half the header that went up there, supported it like in the center, and built like a doorway with a, I can't remember, 12 by 9 foot door, something like that. But that was pretty cool. I got my sign out front. I got some cool old lights. I'll show you the sign and stuff. It's pretty sweet. So Jamie at Strategic Land Management has a friend that does CNC plasma cutting, and he has a giant table, and he surprised me this for making his Vet Fest shirts, and I was so stoked. You got the old school lights on top. I like that vintage, like crusty old nasty look of stuff. Here's the pupper. Hi, Lexi. Hey, baby. Lay down, honey. Lay down. Go lay down. Lay down, sweetheart. But, yeah, then I got, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, son? Huh? Huh? That's my little dude. That's Leon William Dean. But, there's a guy on Instagram I follow. It's Dan, I can't ever pronounce his last name, but he has Panther printing out of, I think it's New Jersey. Print these, and he sells them for like $50 a piece, and it goes, I believe, to clean up the land like around his like fishing lake and stuff like that. So I go ahead and buy those every time he's got one to put a little extra money on cleanup and all that. But big into vinyl. I finally got one of these bump boxes, and I've been jonesing for one. I got my old school record player, Willie Nelson. I listen to more than old country. Love the neons too. Any kind of old shit. It's awesome. The mini split is great. We installed that. It's a 220 mini split from Menards. I got it just a size bigger than what like square footage it's actually called, like my garage is called for. And we hooked that up, and we're printing shirts. And it went from 92 degrees down to 60 in about 35, 40 minutes. It thing fucking rocks. But it's a pretty penny. It was like $1,000. Then I of course install it all. I can run electrical and all that shit, so I'm not afraid of it. But, and here's my press. I just got this in, I think it was July. Bit the bullet, bought it. So much easier to print. I had that Printa system in the Lawson. Lawson was decent on registration. It'd lose it every once in a while, but this thing is crispy on registration, man. You lock that motherfucker in, it is like the oven that they used to have on infomercials. It is said motherfucker and forget it. But yeah, I love it. It's a great press. I went up to Chicago and actually got it myself. Their warehouse is maybe 3 hours away from my house, and it is a fucking tank. I had me and my buddy Dewey. I took everything we had to pull it off the fucking trailer just by ourselves. But yeah, so there's that. We got the Hook game. Hook game's pretty legit. I don't know if any people been to the bar and had one of these, but we all get to drinking and having fun out here. And yeah, we'll make a little drinking game out of it. You can hit it in 5, you don't have to drink. 10, yeah, slam half of it, whatever. But here's the washout booth of mine. You're about ready to go to bed, ain't she? I'm big man. Here's the washout booth of mine. It is humongous. Oh yeah, and when I was up there, they gave me a couple Newman roller frames, and I want to make a sign. There's a guy that I follow on Instagram, and he coated a giant screen, put his logo in it, and put LEDs behind it. It looked fucking amazing. I loved it. Pretty cool. But I ended up spilling a damn grease trap off my grill, and it got all gnarly. So I gotta degrease it and put shit on it and get my. I want to put like something right there. I don't know exactly what. I was gonna put vinyl on my walls, but I'm afraid that it's gonna rip the fucking drywall that I worked so hard on. So, oh yeah. Normally that's stacked a lot more, but upstate, great minds think alike. That unsweetened tea, baby. That's where it's at. We got. If anybody knows anywhere to get Wilflex ink from like a 1-day ship in Chicago, let me know. And the place that I normally do is, what the hell is that? Multicraft. And I think they're in like Cleveland, Ohio. And they're not bad, but dude, they drag their fucking feet on getting anything to me. No offense to them whatsoever. I know they're working on a new website and shit. I don't know if it might have been something with that. They've been good to me as far as getting my stuff to me, but it takes forever to get it. And the Atlas Screen Supply, they have some pretty decent inks. They got like Union and I don't even know what I don't know if that's like a knockoff of, I don't know, somebody else, and they just put their name on it. But yeah, then got the exposure unit. It's kind of janky. I gotta get a new lift support or whatever the fuck that is, gas shock or whatever. But I just got my half helmets up there, some hippie incense and shit when it gets too fucking gnarly in here. This was the first CMYK job that I did. That was like maybe 6 months in when I got the Princess system. You can tell it's fucking off though. It doesn't look right. Or I don't know. The registration wasn't square, so. But that's the actual photo I took out on the West Coast in Oregon in Seaside, I believe it is. So, and I said I sold my bikes, but I didn't sell my dirt bike, and the Honda Trail ain't even mine. So, I do miss my Iron Head. I do miss my RC51, but I wanted a kind of like a small shop, family run business, and this is it. Dog's getting tired of me talking to myself, or well, you guys, if anybody watches this shit. So, but yeah, this is it. I have a website, halftoneprints.com. Check it out. You can order shirts and stuff. It comes straight to my email. Send your logo, what have you, and I will email you back a rough estimate of price. And yeah, that's about it. So I am going to sign off. Like I said, it might not be a post every week for screen printing. It might be some stupid shit like unboxing, I don't know, printing fucking shit or random records or, you know. But I'm gonna try to post on here at least every 2 weeks. Try to get like some sort of vlog up. Maybe next year when it gets really hot and heavy on the printing, get in there and start digging for some work. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. I feel bad for the COVID shit right now to be knocking on doors and, you know, a lot. I live in a small town and I kind of feel bad for people that are kind of hard up and, you know, barely scraping by with their small business. And I'm there. You want to buy some shirts? No. I know you don't, but you're going to be kind and at least listen to me, and he might even make an order, but we'll wait till all this shit's over with. But on that note, I hope everybody has a good holiday. Take care. Stay safe. Like and subscribe. It sounds so fucking cheesy. So, over and out. Motherfucker.